Hey guys, how are you? Welcome to the Knowing Angels channel. My name is Lisa Gober. I've been a psychic medium for over 30 years and I've been working with angels my entire life, self-proclaimed angel expert. I am actually a certified angel coach and a life coach and many other things. Today, I really wanted to give you the simple way you can connect with your angels. It's the first way I ever connected with my angels. My dog's with me, so please bear with me. I hope she stays quiet. But we're going to try and do this. I'm going to do it with you. I'm going to lead you through it. Again, if something doesn't resonate with you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So this is a really good way to connect. And it's important to remember when you're trying to listen for your angels to talk to you, don't force yourself to listen. So if you imagine you're somewhere and someone's maybe at a podium talking and you're straining to hear them, that's what I mean. When you have to strain to hear, then you're blocking them. You're actually blocking them from being able to get through because you're straining. So you want to just allow it. You want to just sit and breathe, almost like you're meditating, and just relax. So before we begin, I'm going to ask that you get a pad of paper or a piece of paper and a pen or a pencil and put it in front of you. I want you to sit at a table. It can be dining room, doesn't matter, in a quiet place. I mean the bathroom if you have to, in a quiet place. And you can dim the lights a little bit. I did that when I first started, just getting a notification out of the way. I did that when I first started connecting with angels. I sat at the dining room table. I kind of dimmed the lights because it helps you kind of relax a little bit. And that's really important when hearing angels for the first time. The reason we have the pad and paper, as I've told you in previous videos, is because you're going to write down your questions and you're going to write down your answer. The answer is the thing you hear right away before your ego says, I made that up. Okay? Because that's them. And if you don't write it down, then your ego's going to say, that's stupid, you made that up, you're just imagining things. And that's not true. Your ego's just trying to keep you safe from everything you've been taught over the years about what's true and what's not true about angels and what were our abilities. But the first thing you hear is true. So if you're like, angels, what is your name? They're going to be like, Adriana. If you hear Adriana, you can be like, well, Lisa said that, so that's why the name stuck in my head. But it also really might be the name of your angel, so write it down. The first thing that comes to you, write down. All right, so you got your pen and paper, you can pause, whatever, go get that. And also I wanted to say, in this particular video, sometimes it's going to take longer to connect than the time we have here. So I encourage you to watch this video all the way through, go through it with me, and then I want you to do it on your own, however long it takes, okay? Because when I first started talking to angels, it took me, I was in high school, but it took me like 20 minutes to actually hear them. I just sat there in quiet for 20 minutes, and every so often I would repeat my first question, which was, is there an angel here with me? So you can go ahead and write that down if you want. Is there an angel here with me? And don't worry, angels are love and pure. You're not going to get something negative. Angels are joy, and you're asking for an angel. They're protecting you already, so you don't need to do like a whole protector bubble or anything. They're already protecting you. So we're going to take our moment here. We have our paper, we have a pencil. We wrote down, are there any angels here? We're going to take a moment, just breathe. Just to kind of relax yourselves. And if you want, you can do the deep breathing where you push your diaphragm down. Okay, and just kind of relax. Okay, so we're going to ask, are there any angels here with me? Are there any angels here with me? And you're just going to sit and breathe. And whatever answer you get, write it down. Usually it'll come as a yes. I heard, yes, I'm here. And when I first did it, I mean. Right now I heard a big yes because they're always with me and I've been talking to them in years. I don't need to do this thing, but it might take a little while. So just breathe. Are there any angels with me? There she goes. Keep breathing. Outside influences like dogs barking, just allow yourself to hear it and then keep going. So you're going to hear stuff here, motorcycles, dogs, whatever. If you get a response, and if you haven't, you can pause the video right now. If the dog's annoying you, you can stop the video right now and just continue to do this work. But for the all purposes to keep this going. And I hear your dog's outside barking. I don't know if it's a response to her or somebody's outside, whatever, but we're just going to keep breathing and relaxing. And we can go to the next question. If you've heard the yes, I'm here, or I'm here. What's your name? Angel, what's your name? Whatever you get. We're not going to strain to hear. We're just going to wait. Whatever name you get, write it down. Write it down. You don't need to close your eyes for this. And of course you can pause right here if you haven't gotten a name yet. But we're going to continue on. What kind of angel are you? Sometimes they say guardian. The first one I met was a cherubian. There's seraphim. They are love angels, and they talk like this. I love you, yay. There are archangels, of course, numbers, who I haven't worked with really. There's a lot of different ones. There's just guardian angels. What kind of angel are you? And after that, you can ask them whatever you want. I mean, these are kind of the details you want to be able to get from them so you get to know them. But then you can go into, is this really happening? Will you help me connect with you better? What can I do to improve my being able to communicate with you? I think, if I remember correctly, I was asking things about my life, like, like I have a boyfriend, stuff like that. Things you would ask a psychic if you're like, yeah, I'm a psychic. When's a boyfriend going to come along? When's am I going to have money come in? Stuff like that. You can have fun with it, because they're not always going to tell you everything about your life because of free will, and it could change and all that. But it's kind of fun to be able to do stuff like that too. So go for it. Ask whatever you want. When's my new car coming? Like whatever you want. And if you have a hard time thinking of questions, then you can stop the video right now. You can make a list of questions, anything you can think of, anything that pops in your head. And then when you go through this again, and isn't there an angel with me? What's your name? What kind of angel are you? You can go down your list of questions. Okay, so to keep it easy so you don't have to think in the moment, but always write down the answer first. I guarantee you when you're done with this exercise, you're going to doubt everything. You're going to doubt, I made it up. I saw that in a movie and that's where it came from. I made that up. That's bullshit. It's not. It's not bullshit. It's true. It's honestly true. And you can do this exercise as many times as you need, as many times as you want to connect with your angels and listen to them. Always write down the first answer. That is them. That is them. That is them. Just breathe. No, there's no wrapping it up. You don't have to do any kind of how do I get out of this? You just let it go. Just be done. If you were done, be done. It's okay. But like I said, I'm 9 minutes into this video and we've probably, been talking about this for 6 or 7 minutes. And this took me a good 20 minutes of just sitting and relaxing and asking, is there an angel with me? So I would say, is there an angel with me? And then I'd wait and I would just breathe. And I might look around, but I didn't try to force it. I just was letting it go, letting whatever happens. Is there an angel with me? And I would just periodically ask. And after about 20 minutes or so, I heard the little voice. Yeah, I'm here. Oh, you're an angel? Yeah, I am. I'm your angel. Oh, what's your name? Tim. Oh, hi, Tim. What kind of angel are you? I'm a cherub. Oh, okay. And of course, me just beginning this fictionism as one of those little cherub babies with the bow and arrow like Cupid, He's not, eventually I saw him as a full on, tall, dark-haired angel. But if you get a picture in your mind of them where they're standing in your room, where you're hearing them from your left ear, your right ear, you can get a sense of where they're at talking to you. Maybe they're sitting at the table with you. Maybe if you're in the bathroom, because that's the only quiet place, they're sitting on the edge of the tub. Just try to feel it out, sense it out. And you might, be able to see them in that moment. And again, you're going to doubt it. You're going to say it's fake. But the more you practice this, the more you'll become confident in knowing that it's true and it's real. Okay? So I want you to try it. I want you to comment below. I want to hear about your experiences. And if you really enjoyed this, please follow me, like, comment, and share. This is important stuff. You want to be able to connect with your angels. I mean, we connect with them in so many ways, but you want to be able to really connect with them because as you know, this life has been pretty tough lately. And to be able to talk with them is such a blessing. And it's such a relief because they end up leading you through so many healing, beautiful techniques and ways. And we can do this. They're here for you. This is why they're here, to help you. So the more we can connect, the better we feel, the happier we are, the more we can manifest, the more we can light up and others pick up on our light, and the more they light up. And as you see, it's just kind of leads on and on and on. And you're not doing this for anyone but yourself. But in doing it for yourself, it inspires other people. I hope that makes sense. If you want to go deeper, if you're really struggling, and you really want to dive in even more, the Knowing Angels Academy is an online course. I'll put the link below, and I'll also put the link to my website where you can find various ways to work with me and some of my other online programs. And yeah, I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to know what you think. I'd love to answer the comments. And that is what I have for you. I love you so much. I'm going to say what I say to all my students when I've opened up the Knowing Angels Academy for one-on-one with me. When it's open, I always tell my students, practice, 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 practice. When I first started doing things, when I first did this exercise and connected, it was so grand. I'd do it laying in bed at night. I would do it all the time. I was so excited to be able to talk to them. And even though my brain and my ego was like, oh, it's fake, you're crazy, this isn't real, people are going to think you're insane. And, that's fine. I didn't tell people about it. I just practiced it on my own, like every day, multiple times a day, connecting with my angels, because it filled me with so much joy. And that's what angels feel like, love and joy. Remember that. Angels feel like love and joy. They're not going to feel negative and bad. They're going to feel like love and joy. All right? That's one of the ways it's real, is because when they start talking to you, you're like, you're just filled with light, because they're just pure. They're pure. Absolutely pure. All right. I love you guys. I hope this serves you, and I will see you on the next.